The Austrian experiment didn't just reveal that light can die and reappear. It exposed the condition that makes this possible: polarization. In physics, when light waves vibrate in every direction, scattered, disorganized, unpredictable, the beam is called unpolarized. That's the natural state of most light in the universe: chaotic, unaligned, unable to pass cleanly through a filter. The lecture makes a brutal comparison. This is the human mind. Thoughts firing in every direction, impulses scattered, emotions unstable. In that state, nothing within you moves toward the divine. Your photons, your inner light, remain trapped behind layers of interference, unable to align with the source field. Now compare that to polarized light. Every vector moves in the same plane, the same direction, the same angle. Suddenly the beam becomes coherent. It can pass through filters. It can merge with the field waiting on the other side. Physics defines this as simple optical behavior, but the implications are far greater. Because the Austrian experiment shows that only polarized photons can make the jump from B into A and from A into C. In other words, only an aligned being can reach God. Not through belief, not through ritual, through physics. This is where the lecture makes its most controversial claim. Meditation is not spiritual practice, it is biological polarization. When you sit in stillness, when the brain's electrical noise begins to settle, your internal photons shift from chaos into order. The vectors stop scattering. They begin to vibrate along a single plane. And once that happens, something extraordinary becomes possible. B can enter A. The messenger photon, the light of God, Jesus, Krishna, or whatever name a culture assigned to it, can actually interface with you. The change isn't symbolic, it is structural. Your polarization changes, your angle shifts, and suddenly the barrier that once blocked you from the higher plane collapses. This is why prayer, chanting, and ritual alone never produce the transformation people expect. They do not alter the polarization of your internal light. Meditation does. It is the only known method, ancient or modern, capable of reorganizing the electromagnetic field inside the human body so that its photons can align with the source. Once that alignment occurs, movement becomes possible. This is how A reaches C. This is how the human reaches the divine.